Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new. My name is Godolo, and welcome back to my usual subscribers, my regular regulars. I have
my regular regulars. I could never with this YouTube thing. Oh my gosh. Tata girl, yeah, I'm English.
You know what? Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Godolo, for those of you who don't know, and to my usual watchers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel. I've got a guest today, my best friend. Hi Linda.
Hi guys, my name is Linda Oniwe, and yeah, as Novia said, she's my best friend. We met in varsity, and yeah, I guess in this video you'll just get to know of our friendship and how we met and more about me.
So obviously I wanted to introduce you guys to more people on the channel now. I think a lot of the time it's normally me. I think I've only ever had one other person apart from vlogs and sit downs. So Olinda is obviously my second guest, and I just want us to talk about obviously our friend
to discuss.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm only under the step, but okay, it's fine.
I'm new to this place. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah, okay, sure. But anyways, so I wanted to talk about obviously our friendship, just ambitions in general, life goals, and yeah, just the normal life stuff. So do you actually remember how we met?
No, but I just remember, I think we met in maths class. So in first year, we both went to UCT. I think it was first year of maths class. And she was just like loud, and she knew everyone, and she had this mohawk that was blonde. And I was like, this girl, jeez. And then, and then you just know Xhosa people, we always connect. So somehow, I don't know if someone introduced us or we just spoke.
I think that girl, what was it, Sulu?
Did someone introduce us?
Okay,
I don't remember.
I don't remember us meeting in maths class, but what I remember is, so we were obviously in the same program. We both did like a Bestie, majored in different things, but first year's more or less the same.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the maths class thing, but I remember you always used to hang out with this light-skinned girl. I forgot her name.
Yes,
I forgot her name.
I forgot her name. Yeah, that's true.
We were actually so bad. We used to go to that food court.
Yes.
And we'd sit there, and then we were just like, and it's so bad, guys, I'm not proud of this, but like a lot of the times, like we would break out in Xhosa because like it was just like easier to express ourselves that way, because obviously it's our home language. And I felt like I stole you from her.
Yeah, because after that I was never friends with her again. But like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it was just like we clicked, and that we weren't planning to be friends. We weren't planning to exclude her, but it just sort of happened, and she also sort of drifted away.
I wonder where she went, Yazi.
I don't even remember her.
I don't remember her name. I know what she looks like, though.
Like I don't even remember her after first year. So
that's true.
Yeah.
But you know how it is in first year, like the first few weeks, you obviously friends with whoever because you don't know who your people are.
Yeah.
And then you make friends along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably don't know. Yeah. Hey, anyways, that's how we met. And we went through university together. And I remember when I first entered university, my major was actually business science and finance. And she...
marketing.
And I remember saying, but yo, why are you majoring in marketing?
Like, why are you doing marketing? Who does marketing? And in my books, I was just like, I'm going for marketing. So you had to choose between finance, economics, marketing, and accounting or something else like that. And I was like, I'm going for the fucking easiest option. So I was like, okay, marketing sounds like the easiest option. But everyone was like, why the hell are you doing marketing when you're already doing a business science?
And I was like, you're not going to get jobs. What are you doing marketing? Look at me now. I'm the one in marketing.
And I ended up in finance. So, yeah. It's crazy how things happen.
Yeah. I think I would have went on with finance, but I was just like really bad at it. I won't lie. Like I failed the first finance. Yeah, finance one. And I was just like, yo, this thing is difficult. And in varsity how like people will try again. Like if they're doing accounting, I think a lot of accounting people do this.
Yeah.
they will not make it in accounts one and they'll try again. I was just like, yo, imagine I have to go to finance two. I'm struggling with finance one
and three and honest.
Imagine.
Can you imagine?
So I was like, nah, fam.
Yeah.
I'm done with this shit. So I was just like, let me actually switch all over to something else. And initially I was like thinking ecos, but I was like, nah. I'll still have to do finance, and there's a lot of numbers. It doesn't make sense for me. And I think that's like one of the things that I like about myself, actually. This thing of like, you must constantly change. You can't stick to the same thing just because you must.
It was my goal initially. Things happen, life changes.
Adapt.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Unless it's your dream and you're gonna work hard at it.
Exactly. But it's okay to change. There's nothing wrong with figuring it out along the way. And I think people put too much pressure on knowing what you want to do in first year and knowing that this is what I want to become. I want to become a consultant. I want to become an investment banker. But it's okay to figure it out when you get there and see what other options are available.
Yeah. Exactly, because like we don't even know what those things are. Like, yes, we hear sharp the business science, and I remember in first year there was this movie, Too Big to Fail.
Yes,
and everyone was like, I want to be was it brokers? I forgot what was in
trader. Wasn't it a
traders?
Trader?
Everyone was like, I want to be a trader.
Yeah.
What is that? Who's a trader nowadays?
I don't actually know. I don't know anyone from varsity that was like in our group or in our year that's actually a trader.
Is that even a thing, being a trader?
Yeah, one of my friends who just moved to Canada was a trader.
Is it?
Yeah, so it is there in banking, but I guess it's not really that popular anymore. But back in our days when we were still in varsity, everyone thought you could get these millions for bonuses, and it was like a dream. Like even Wolf of Wall Street, because they were traders. So people were like, I want to be a trader and get all this money, Ganti. Yeah, now it's regulated, so it's not that.
But how is banking? Because Linda's in banking.
Yeah.
How is that?
So, I mean, it's very different for different people. Luckily, I'm in a front-facing role, so it's very interactive with clients. And although there's quite a lot of number crunching in the background, but majority of my time I spend pitching to clients, trying to get business from them. So I'm really enjoying it. But obviously, it's different for different people. There's a lot of divisions in the bank. It also depends who you're working for. If you're working for someone who's really protective of their role and their clients, then that might be a problem. But fortunately, I work for a team that's quite open and inclusive and allows me to grow. So I've really enjoyed it so far. But it's definitely not something I see doing forever. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, as my journey continues, as I grow older, as I aspire for more different things, then I'll see where that takes me. But so far, so good.
Can you also just state like the type of banking that you do? Because I think sometimes we might say banking and...
Okay, yeah. So I'm in corporate and investment banking. And like I said, I'm more front-facing. So I'm in a team called Client Coverage. And basically work closely with the investment banking team and the transactions team. And we sell the corporate and investment banking products to clients. And we work with corporate clients such as ShopRite, Foschini, Mr. Price. Yeah, so that's our client base, not retail banking, like looking at branch level. So we've got a separate division in the company that I work for that looks at specifically the branch level, but I work more with corporates. Yeah.
I think we're selling banking.
I know, eh? Now I'm like, yours, cut all of this off. Too much banking, too much. We don't need to get to the fun part. Yeah.
I'm not going to cut it off. In case someone wants to go into banking.
In case someone wants to go into banking.
Then you can just connect and I'll connect you with Linda.
Yeah.
But it's so like crazy how I feel like we only knew certain things in varsity, like accounting, maybe banking. And then the more you go through the years and then you get into your actual careers, it's like there's such a big world out there and you're not actually limited to one thing. Yeah. And what I have found interesting in like the circle of friends and the circle of people that we hang out with, a lot of people, yes, you go into like your normal job or what you think your career will entail, but a lot of people are actually switching. Yeah. And a lot of people are actually going and doing their MBAs. Like personally, I've always said I'm never gonna go.
I was also like that.
Too much for me. But the more I see it now, I'm just like, it's so inspired. Like the connections you build when you are in school, it's just like, I can't even explain that value because those are the people that are going to be your business co-founders. Those are the people that are going to help you with like investing in your business and whatnot. So it's not just about, like, yes, it's hard. The actual school is hard, but all the other things that you get from it. I don't know. You interested in going to?
No, but like if you asked me 2-3 years ago, I said I'm done with studying. I said after my honors, that is it. Like I'm just gonna work now and build my career from working and work experience. But now, as I like revisit my life and I'm thinking about like certain goals and aspirations, I'm like, actually, I really want to study. And it's not just about the actual qualification of an MBA. I think I'd like the experience of living abroad for some time. And I think that's one of the easiest routes, if I can say, to go abroad is actually to go study, because it's really difficult to get sponsored by work to actually go work overseas. So one of the easiest ways to do it is actually go study overseas, get an MBA or master's in something, and then hopefully once you're there, you build some connections and you're able to get a job there if you want to. Otherwise, you can return back to South Africa, because I still think 2 years in a foreign country and just getting that kind of exposure is useful.
No, I definitely agree. Well, yeah, I agree. Obviously, for me, it's different because I'm going to be going anyways, crossing fingers that everything works out. But I think I'm more open to doing school now because I think the people you meet, not to say that you don't meet other people like that elsewhere, but it's more concentrated in school.
Exactly.
And it's people who sort of think in a similar way, but different. So it sort of opens your mind up quite a lot, and you see yourself wanting to explore different things as well. I don't think I was like growing up in Tata, like traveling was never a thing. Like I didn't know anyone who had ever been anywhere. It was never a thought, never a consideration. And then I got to university and people were going to Brazil, and there was this other program, I remember what it was called, but Iloko Yaba was blue or whatever. But you could go and like work in South America.
I remember it. And they were advertising it in varsity. Yes, I remember that.
And you only had to pay for your flights, and they would pay for everything else. And I remember, and I was like, yo, I really want to do this. Like I think that's when like that spark of wanting to just explore life and do different things for me. That's where it was born. So yeah, anyways, the ways it pushes go longer, not like it's the only option.
It's not the only thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
Do your passion, do it, and I believe you do what you're good at. I think do what you're good at. Do something that you don't hate, because there's nothing worse than waking up every morning and hating what you're doing. So yeah, if school is for you and if that route is for you, it's obviously definitely easier to get a job if that's what you're aspiring for, if you go through that route. But definitely, if you feel like entrepreneurship, if you've got a great idea that you think might work and might change the landscape, then yeah. And now there's something called content creation.
Yay!
Which I suck at, but
we're trying. So
people make money out of it. I see it all the time. So that's definitely another route if you're interested in that.
There's a lot of different things now. Like your guys.
I mean, we matriculated in 2010. So I mean, there was no Instagram. Well, if there was, I didn't know about it. So there was no like, Facebook was still relatively new. I remember, I think I got Facebook in 2009. So it was like first year into Facebook. Imagine. So yeah, you didn't think about this content creation and I'm going to be a YouTuber or a vlogger or whatever. It was not an option.
Instagram entrepreneur.
You went to school or I don't know what else you could possibly do. But you didn't really have much options. So that's the route we took.
Okay, so enough about the serious stuff. Let's get into traveling. So I remember I was asking people, and I don't know how this conversation started, and everyone was like, oh, I went to France. I think Kumo said this, and he was like, oh, I went on a Euro trip with my family, and I was thinking, why are you lying?
You thought he's really lying?
I thought he was lying. Because like, that was not a thing. It was like,
family trips overseas. No, I mean the most we could do, we go to Durban. That's amazing. That's a family trip.
No, but you went to where did you go again?
But I didn't go with my whole family. You know what I mean?
Didn't he go with school?
I went with school. Yeah. So I've been So before I left in high school, I went on an exchange program to France, but it was a school thing. And then luckily as well, growing up, my aunt was an air hostess. So sometimes when she had trips overseas, she took me once to New York. She took my parents to London. So we've been on those like few trips. But a whole family trip where we're all paying, and it's like that was like a dream for me. It was like, it wasn't possible. So I knew when I start working and I make enough money, I'm doing these trips.
Yeah.
Because I've always dreamt of it.
Yeah. Same. As I said, that like universities where I was like, yo, I want to travel. I feel like everyone here has been everywhere, and I'm this girl from Mtata. I literally don't know anything. Yo. I actually think like the first time I took a flight was when I was in varsity.
Yeah.
Because where was I
going?
going?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yo guys, wow. How far have we? Yo.
And now you're possibly moving. Imagine.
Imagine. And I remember when we were in varsity, we used to always talk about, oh, we want to go and see Greece. That was like our dream
That was
trip.
a dream trip. Yeah, Santorini. And the pictures there, like it looks so dreamy. And we're like, we have to do it.
And we made it happen.
We did. But first we started in Thailand. So
Never mind Thailand. The year before Thailand.
What did we do the year before Thailand?
No, I'm talking about the fact that we had planned. We're going.
Okay.
You know this thing of entering groups, guys, and there are multiple people. You think you're gonna go? It never worked out.
People always ask, how do you guys do this traveling thing? We've tried the group thing.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. At some point when we were going to Spain, we had like 10 people in a group. And it was
Remember?
Everyone was so the first 2 weeks, everyone's so excited. And then once we start talking about the costs and everything, and then people
the
start
plan.
pulling out.
People just stopped saying anything. So did we delete the group? I don't know.
No, the group just went mute. We didn't delete the group. Everyone just kept quiet, and then we just chatted separately, like together.
It was just awful. Like I think after, because Thailand, we went with a friend of mine. It was actually so much fun. We had a lot of fun there. So that was the following year. Because the first year we bombed. Nothing happened. That was 2015.
And we were still like grads and stuff. So you're still trying to figure out your way in the workplace. You're not really making that much money because you're still on the graduate program. So we didn't do anything in 2015. But we started planning in 2015.
And then 2016 we did Thailand. I feel like we didn't even plan. It was just like, let's go. Because when I think about it now, I'm just like, I really want to go back to Thailand.
Me too, because there's so much.
So much to do, and we didn't do it. We did the basic stuff, the touristy stuff. And personally, I'm done with the touristy stuff. I just want to explore like the nice areas where it's not so touristy, because also it's expensive. We're eating shitty food.
We were, and it was expensive
because we're in the touristy area.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when we travel now, we just a lot more streetwise.
She's really good at planning. So I'm like, I suck. I'm just like, okay, what are we doing? What are we paying? Where are we going?
But we make such a good pair because, like, at least like I'll ask you and I know what you like, so I'll account for that.
Yeah.
Other people, they don't want to plan, but then they complain.
They complain about every single thing.
I can't deal with people like that. If you're not gonna plan, and I've asked you for your input,
and you don't give input,
why are you complaining?
Then you just gotta do what the group does, because you didn't really put much input in the planning. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So, anyways, we've been on a couple of trips together. The last one was Italy. So much fun. It was a
vacation / bestication. It was like a combination of both, and that was the first time we did it. So it worked out really well. Luckily, we all got along, and luckily we all met before, so everyone knew each other, and it was really nice.
Yeah, and we've been saying we want to go back to Greece.
That was the plan.
That was the plan for this year. And then just ruined everything. So hopefully next year we can go. Because now I want to go back.
Me too.
To the exact same islands, except Naxos.
Yeah.
So Santorini, Milos, and then we can go to Mykonos and
party out. We didn't go last time. Yeah. But either way, it was a fun trip. I mean, we started in Thailand. Then, what did we do after?
Greece.
Oh, Greece, yes. And then Spain. And then Italy. Yeah.
Wow, why does it feel like there's something that we're missing?
I think that's it. You have done you've done Belgium and you've done Paris while you're in Belgium, so you've done other things. Yeah.
We passed through Dubai. We need to do it properly. I feel like the way people talk about it, I want to
go to Dubai. Even if you go for like 3-4 days, I think it's worth exploring. Yeah.
I want to do the sand things when you like driving those cars in the desert.
I think it's worth exploring. Yeah. So we haven't been to Dubai, but we spent a day there, I think, during our trip to Greece.
Yeah.
So at least we saw a few things there and we explored, and that was quite fun. Yeah.
What's like your top 2 like bucket lists
that I haven't been to?
That you haven't been to and you really want to go to?
For some reason, I haven't been to London, which I find crazy. Like, I feel like I should have gone to London. It's such a popular place. And although I don't think it's like amazing in terms of things to do, but I just think it's one of the destinations you have to explore.
But is it your bucket list item?
Yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna have a grand time there. You know what I mean? I just think it's a city, and it's just there's restaurants. It's like Joburg, you know, it's a city. But I do think it's definitely worth going to, and it's something that I should explore. So that's definitely something that I want to do. I wouldn't stay there for long because I don't think there's much to do there. But I'll pass through there, even if it's like 3 to 4 days. And what else? Besides the countries that I've been to, what else? I've pretty much done most of. What else? What else have I spoken about?
I think we've spoken more about like events versus the country. We've always said we want to do Coachella.
Exactly.
We want to do Carnival. I don't know where, but we should do it in the next 3 years.
So I don't actually know what another destination would be. But London for now. That's all I can think of. And if it comes to mind, I'll say it again. But I can't think of anything else. And yours?
I've always said Norway. Like, it's so expensive,
really?
But it's so beautiful. Have you seen those pictures?
No.
It's stunning. And I want to go on a hiking thing. So clearly I'm not fit, but I really want to like do like a hiking thing because I feel like.
And that's in Norway.
Yeah, I mean they've got
Okay. Isn't that where Hannah had a photo shoots and whatever?
That was Canada.
Really? Oh, I thought that was Norway. Okay. Okay.
So anyways, what
about Switzerland?
It's not a dream destination, but like if I get a chance, I'll go.
Okay.
It's beautiful, but it's not like there.
Yeah.
But I will go.
Okay.
If I get the opportunity. Okay. Yeah.
And what other places have you been to besides the ones you've mentioned?
I actually been to Lesotho.
Oh yeah.
So completely random.
What were you doing there?
Hey, it was just part of this Drakensberg thing that we were doing.
Okay.
But it's like South Africa, it doesn't really count. I mean, it counts, I guess.
I think
knows. Belgium. I think you said Belgium, Paris, Netherlands. Yeah, not a lot. I think a lot of people, the way they travel is they do cities. Whereas we do countries, like we'll go to Italy and then we'll go to like four different places in Italy. Versus like doing Rome and then going to what's next to Italy? Going to Greece and going to only Santorini and we don't do that.
Yeah, most people do that.
So me, I'm not chasing countries, I'm chasing experiences. So whatever that means.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the fun stuff that we can talk about? What's the craziest shit that has ever happened to you?
On a trip or just
in general in life?
I'm actually such a boring person. People always think I have this grand, amazing. I'm actually such a boring person. I sit in my house. I have an occasional drink. I go out. But people ask those things. Like there was this thing going around Instagram, but if you were offered $25 million to allow your parents to watch your life unfold in front of them, would you take it? Would you have literally it's going to be like a Big Brother where your parents watch every single thing you've done? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've really never done crazy. I do normal things.
Yeah.
I go out, I drink.
Normal
I party. Stuff. Normal stuff. So I can't even think of what's the craziest thing I've done. What's the craziest thing you've done?
I don't think I'm crazy as well.
We're boring, eh?
We are.
Jeez.
We are boring,
but I think we're normal. I think people always try and spice it up and make themselves look cool or whatever.
Yeah, you hear the stories that people story time.
I know.
I'm always just like, what?
And sometimes you're just like, that can't be real. That can't be real.
There's only one possible story time I could do, and I'd be too embarrassed to tell it.
What?
Yeah, I was caught up in a situation. Oh, you were there when this lady called me. Remember?
Oh, yes. Okay, no. That's a story for another day.
That's the only story that I could be like, okay, like story time. But I'd never do like a YouTube video on it because it's just like so random and so weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah. But we're not that. We're interesting, but I mean, we're not going to lie to you and talk about crazy things we've done. Because we just think, we're pretty normal. We're like everyone else. We live our lives. We go out. We have fun. We go to clubs sometimes when it's open,
Yeah.
So, we're just normal people.
Yeah. Plans for the future? Apart from MBA?
I don't know. Even that is still like a maybe.
Yeah.
So my plans for the future, like I said, I definitely want international experience, whether that be work or studying abroad or just going to, if it means taking a break from work and just going to live there for some time, that's definitely in the cards. So yeah, so in the next 2 to 3 years, that's the plan for me. Hopefully I'm able to transfer with the company that I'm currently working with, but if that doesn't happen, then obviously we'll
make another plan. Yeah.
Top destinations, I'd really love to be in the USA, but if that doesn't work out, London is also, although I've never been there, but I just think for work opportunities and stuff like that,
especially also because people speak English,
exactly, you know, and the finance industry there's quite big and well developed, so I think that's also a possibility that I'm looking at. And just traveling, enjoying life. I think in the first few years of my 20s I was very focused on my career, and that's all I cared about, like career. I just have to climb up the corporate ladder. The older I grow, I'm just, I'm more excited about life experiences and friendships and relationships that I have. So that's my focus right now. And you?
So obviously I'm planning to move to Belgium. I think I've said that like 1,000 times already, if you've been part of this channel and part of my journey. I want to get married and I want to have a child soon.
Wow! Okay, this is a first.
No, do not lie.
You said you wanted to have a child, but the marriage part, I always ask you, and the marriage girl, but you've never said the marriage. You said a child. So this is new.
Oh yeah, I've always said that I don't care about marriage.
You said child,
I want a child. I don't care about the marriage.
In the next like 2 to 3 years.
You're never sure. But I think because now I'm moving, for my added security, I feel like it would make more sense. 100%. Like I care about it now more than I would if I was like with someone from South Africa. Like you need that, like, because what if we together for like 2 years or 3 years or whatever, and we're still in this cohabitation thing, and we break up, I'll have to move back to South Africa unless I have a job.
Oh, that's how it
But
works.
if we like married and I get a visa like that, I can still stay. I think that's my understanding. But I do think it adds that extra bit of security.
Definitely.
But you never know, people get divorced all the time, but still I want to be able to carry on with my life there if I've made a life and things don't work out, even though I know things will. But you just always have to think of what ifs. Now I'm not a very I'm not a overly optimistic person. I'm more realistic.
Oh, that's me.
So I'm just like, I will never bet on a man. Like, yes, I love you right now, but
you're so negative. I'm like, I'm not negative. I'm just realistic about what's happening in the world. And like, people, or do you think anyone goes into a marriage saying I'm going to get divorced?
Exactly.
Things happen.
Exactly.
But obviously you hope for the best and you go into it blindly because that's what love is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are the things. I think I've been saying I want a baby for the longest time.
So this year?
No, not this year. We must first establish that we are okay. We're good together.
Okay.
And stay together for at least like a year.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I don't know. I feel like I've also been like very like career focused for the last 6 years, but now I'm just like, do I still want to be in the same field? Like I really want to explore like the different things that I could do. I think because I'm in brand management and it's really interesting, but I think it depends which brands you're working for. So I don't want to work for the type of brands I've worked for previously. It's either going to luxury or going to alcohol because I want something that I can have fun with. Because those things are, there are always events outside. Like,
exactly.
I don't just want to be working. If I'm in marketing, let me enjoy. But if it's like that doesn't work out, I want to explore like other creative avenues. I don't know, like obviously I'll carry on with the content creation but I also want to see like, could I do like PR stuff? Could I do events management? Like I think I'm sort of done with corporate, to be honest. Maybe when I move, just to be like more secure while I figure out what I want to do, maybe I'll do it for another 2 years. But for me, I think
this is it.
I'm more or less done with corporate.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come back in 2 years' time and I'll be like, yo, the red race caught me. I'm still there, but for now, like it's not my dream.
No, plans change. And, as you get older, your priorities also change. So I guess that's fine. Okay, guys. Cheers, girl.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment.
Like, comment, all the YouTube things.
You know how we do. Yeah, please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.